Well, I think there's about, I don't know, half a dozen more buildings to go look at.
Yep, this is one down, 5 to go.
All right, let's go.
Yep. Wait till you see what's in here.
Oh, great. Oh, wow.
This is a shop atmosphere, but I don't know how much work actually got accomplished in here. But there's lots of cool stuff in here, Ian. Oh my gosh.
The Cushmans. I mean, I think what's with the Cushmans? There's so many Cushmans.
I think it's probably the largest collection of Cushmans that's ever been assembled in the world. There's got to be, I haven't counted them all up yet, but I think there's about 75 of them here.
Well, everybody gets a Cushman. The dealer displays are great too.
Yeah, and it's crazy. They're really buried in every nook and cranny. The more you look, the more you find. And it's really very unusual stuff that you can't find today. And that's because it's all been hidden away in here for the last 50 years.
That's amazing. These are Ford charcoal briquette grills.
Yeah, for camping. Yeah.
So they're Ford grills, but you also are recommended to use the Ford branded charcoal briquettes, which this particular box appears to be full. And it's never been opened, so let me not be the one to open that. These are some of the coolest things. I definitely need one of those for my station wagon.
I mean, there's just everything's in here. It's crazy. And it's all in remarkably well preserved condition, too.
Yeah, I mean, this is paper. This is cardboard, and it's perfect. So I love how he kept the plate with the car, wired it on, so that there's no. I mean, it makes sense. There's so many plates everywhere. It'd be easy to lose.
Clearly, he wanted that to stay with this car, didn't he?
Yep. And then how about that Model A up there?
So that's an original station wagon. Most of these that you see are made up out of a kit, but yeah, that's a real one, Ian. That's a 30.
It looks like it's been stripped and cleaned, but that's all original.
Yeah, it's been very well cared for. And more porcelain signs, as you can see, and
dashboard,
more thermometers, and
is that a staircase I see?
Yeah, you want to go upstairs?
Is there more upstairs?
Oh my gosh.
We're going upstairs.
Wait till you see that.
This is going to make somebody's back hurt.
So this is pretty much, for the most part, all new old stock parts from Ford, and some dealership showroom displays as well.
Yeah, I see a lot of hanging display pieces in the back there, even back there. You see those there?
Yeah, well, he worked at the Ford dealership, and from what I understand from his grandson, when they dispose of the dealership showroom literature and signs, they'd toss them, and he'd bring them home from the dealership and put them away, and they're preserved because of his efforts.
All right, well, I've seen enough up here. I mean, this is a daunting task in itself, but let's go see what's next.
Yeah.
Wow, more.
Yeah, more Woodies.
More Woodies, more Ford.
And this is a 37 Ford Fayette, and look, no roll-up windows.
Yeah.
It's one of the rarest open Fords made pre-war. Very, very rare car.
And I saw there was a building on the side of this building. So there must be some more cars in that building.
I'm sure there is.
Let's go take a quick look.
You can see, and as he collected, he'd build these barns.
Yeah.
And then when the barns got filled, then he'd add on to the side of them to put more collectibles in. Oh wow, look at this Cushman parts. Holy mackerel.
And a Cushman.
And another Cushman. How about that? Wow.
Oh, that's pretty neat though.
Oh my gosh, look at all the Cushman saddlebags. There must be 10 sets of them in here, Ian. And another Cushman.
All right, well, there's about 5 more buildings to go.
Have you seen this many Cushmans?
I didn't know they made this many Cushmans.
Parts ever before in your life, Ian? Got more stuff down here, Ian.
I like more stuff.
You'll be surprised.
I like more. Whoa. Oh yeah, more stuff. But some really, wow, cool looking stuff.
I'll bet you there's a few things in here you've never seen before, Ian.
I would not take that bet.
You got more T-Bird hardtops.
Yep.
And T-Bird soft tops. And Ford literature and new old stock parts everywhere.
And how about this? Ford tomato juice.
I don't think I'd be drinking that, Ian.
Those tomatoes don't look so good. Ford Farms. Dearborn, Michigan. I've never seen that before.
That could be 100 years old, Ian.
Was this the first barn he built, or?
Yeah, this is the first garage. And some of the stuff that's been in the collection the longest is in here, Ian. And this stuff I know, they're all restoration projects. And there's lots of more Cushman parts in here, Ian.
My favorite.
So, we don't just have Cushmans.
We have a pile of cushions.
We have piles of Ian. We don't just have one pile of Cushmans. We don't just have two piles of Cushmans. We have three piles of Cushmans. Let's have a bet.
What?
How many Cushmans are in the three piles?
All right. Well, I can't imagine they're all.
Don't guess yet. Go look at the second and third pile before you get a guess going.
I don't need to. I can see what's in here. I'm going to guess what's in there. I'm going to say 18 Cushmans.
Okay.
What about you?
I'll do 15.
Of course.
All right. $100? $100. You got it.
Well, it's been an exciting day, and it was great seeing everything here. Donnie, all of this is coming to Auburn?
Labor Day weekend, Auburn, Indiana. That Hague collection will be sold entirely without reserve.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I would anticipate several thousand lots at this point, and it's going to be an exciting weekend.
Yeah.
And we thank the Hague family for entrusting R.M. Sotheby's with their most beloved collection.